Come on, guys, it's game time.
Yeah, Patriots!
All right, this is the greatest Sunday tradition ever. Except for getting all my cutaway gags ready for the week.
Welcome to Griffin's Chronicles, and today we're looking at the 10 funniest cutaways in Family Guy. Don't worry, Conway Twitty doesn't show up on our list. Number 10, role-playing. This cutaway happens in the episode Sibling Rivalry after Lois waits on a pregnancy test and has a light bulb moment of what may have done it.
Oh, I need a spanking. I'm a bad, bad girl.
I'm a paladin with 18 charisma and 97 hit points.
While we appreciate Peter's creativity, we gotta admit it's not the hottest thing to be said in a bedroom, and as Lois points out, it's not even accurate. But Peter does make a quick recovery.
Paladins can't use the Helm of Disintegration.
Oh. Okay, then I'm a black guy.
Number 9. That one interview question. In the episode To Love and Die in Dixie, the Griffins are forced to relocate into witness protection after Chris witnesses a robbery. And after a bunch of shenanigans while being unemployed, Peter realizes he needs to get a job, which is when Brian reminds him how bad he is at interviews.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Don't say doing your wife, don't say doing your wife, don't say doing your wife. Doing your... son?
To be fair, that interview question is one many of us have fumbled, though probably not like that. Number 8, dreaded coconut. For this pick, we have Peter learning that Chris is going to a friend's party, which leads to this shocker of a cutaway.
Yeah, but I hope for your sake the cake's better than the last party I went to. Oh, God! Coconut.
While that may seem cold, our next pick shows Peter in a much better light. Number 7, worst enemy. If you're a dog lover, you'll love this cutaway. In the episode Halloween on Spooner Street, Brian grills Stewie for not knowing about trick-or-treating, which makes Stewie grill him for also not knowing something.
Well, how do you not know that your reflection in the patio door isn't another dog? Hey, that guy's a dick. Hey, get out of here! This is my house!
And apparently, Brian and his fellow canines aren't alone in this struggle.
Oh my God, Brian, what happened? Who did this to you? Did you do this, you son of a bitch?
Number 6, stubborn.
Nope. Sorry, Kevin Bacon wasn't in Footloose.
What? Of course he was.
No, he wasn't. You lose.
This cutaway comes when Brian tries explaining to Lois how politically stubborn Texans can be. The scene quickly escalates to one of the most memorable animal moments in the show.
It was a huge movie. It was the lead. No.
Number 5, just a phase. In episode 14 of season 3, Peter becomes worried about Chris's street talk, but Lois reminds him that it's just a phase, much like the time Peter couldn't stop narrating his life.
But lately I had begun to grow more aware of her aging. The bright, exuberant eyes that I had fallen in love with were now beginning to grow dull and listless with the long fatigue of a weary life.
Number 4, nice, clean rap. In the episode Mixed Stroke, Stewie pretends to be a high school student, and after acknowledging how much of a hit he is, we get this cutaway.
I respect women when I'm on a date. I take them to the park or maybe a museum, and I only try to kiss them if they're ready. Woohoo!
Hard not to call this cutaway ironic in light of the Oscars. Number 3, only straight cop in Rhode Island. In the episode Love Thy Trophy, competition gets heated and a lie gets the kids taken away from Lois and Peter. When they attempt to get them back, Peter has a blunder with the official, going on to admit that he was never good at dealing with the authorities.
Don't worry, Brian. I know how to handle this.
Sir, are you aware that you were going 50 in a... I'm gonna have to ask you to put your shirt down, sir.
Number 2, Matthew. In this episode, Brian abandons his magic act, to which Stewie was a part of, and the wasted effort reminds Stewie of when he tried, and failed, to convince a certain actor that he sucks at his job.
You make me physically sick to my stomach, and I wish that you would get a heart attack.
I totally feel you, man.
The cutaway stretches out for a hilariously long time, and we eventually learn something about Matthew, or at least suspect it.
But I tell you what that movie gave me was an opportunity to take an Airstream all across the country and sell that picture one person at a time.
You suck donkey ass.
Now, you can't prove that.
Number 1, the things we forget. In episode 1 of season 4, Peter and Lois decide to go on a second honeymoon to rekindle their passion, which leads them into Mel Gibson's personal suite, and in there is where they find the famed actor's private screening room, as well as the trailer to his newest film. To spare the world from another 2 hours of torture, they steal the film and soon take on pursuers. Amidst the action, Peter claims the whole thing is as intense as when he forgot to sit down. If you like this video, you'll probably like this one too. Click the thumbnail to check it out, and be sure to hit that subscribe button if you want more Family Guy in your day. Thanks for watching.